Reignite your intuition to show to grow your intuitive self. This is episode number 13, where I talk about daily speaking intuition. My name is Angela and I'm your host of the show and a highly intuitive person by birth who never lost her connection. I am the expert in supporting you regaining your intuition and living a fulfilled and much easier life with it. Trusting fully your intuition takes time and is a very individual process. I share with you my knowledge and strategies I have developed to support yourself on a daily basis in any situation. By signing up for my freebie, you can support yourself to connect with your intuition. Go to angelahack.com/en13. What the heck does that mean? Daily speaking intuition. It means that every day your intuition is talking to you. It doesn't mean that you're listening, but it definitely means it's there. It's like the point that I always say you're intuitive. You might have lost the connection a bit, but it's there. For example, something that I love about being intuitive is the fact that my intuition tells me if I have to refill the water in my coffee maker. Even when I could look at it, I just don't. I just take it, grab it, fill it up. And that got trained in my last apartment when I was not able to see the water tank from my coffee maker. And I just love it. And yesterday, for example, I have no clue why I said that we are driving the other way. And all of a sudden I was like, oh, the highway entrance is blocked. Woohoo! And all that little things, this is daily speaking intuition. And it has to do with trusting and believing in it. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust your inner guidance. Maybe you might behave a bit weird from time to time. Maybe you follow more thought than an intuitive input. But that's how you grow your connection. And this whole thing has to be taken with humor. It's hilarious. It's so important that you look at those things with loads of humor. Why? Sometimes your ego pops in and is like, yeah, I tell her something or him. That's fun. That's an experience. That's life. That's awesome. It's weird. Yeah, as well. We are absolutely not aware of the fact how intuitive we're living our daily life. Our thoughts are so very, very often in the past or in the future, especially right now. Why I'm saying that? I'm actually recording this podcast on December 17th. But still, doesn't matter what day of the year. Your thoughts are in the past or in the future. Isn't it? Why not taking it as a present to be present? Yes, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy to be present all the time. And it's not always fun to be present all the time. And in a week, it's Valentine's Day. We have to have presents for that day. Do we? No. We are worth much more to everyone surrounding us when we are present in ourselves. I highly recommend to start to listen to your daily speaking intuition. How? Take every day 2 to 3 times, 2 to 3 minutes, a conscious break. You can be sitting in your office for one of it. You can be standing on the bus station. You can be in a traffic jam. You can be wherever you're at. And watch and listen and watch. All of a sudden, after some days or weeks, it depends, everyone has a different rhythm. I'm pretty sure you will discover that you see things that you haven't seen before, but they've been there. That you all of a sudden have this itchy feeling to go into this coffee shop that you've passed by for months and you've decided, no, why should I go there? Actually, you most probably haven't seen it at all. Take conscious breaks to become more intuitive. To become a partner with your daily speaking intuition. You can feel the energy. If you're riding a train, and if you live in a country where punctuality is very important, you're waiting for a train at the station. You do not look up to the sign, what it's saying, but you can feel the tension that's happening because the train is getting late. Then you check out, what is telling me? Oh, the train is late. And then you lift your head and then you look if the train is late. This is daily speaking intuition training, and I know you can do it. I know you have it, and I know you'll find ways to train it. Probably the station thing is something you can easily do in Switzerland, not easy in other countries, depends a bit. Let's have other ideas. What could you do when you walk? Feel underneath your feet the ground, and no, you do not have to take off your shoes. Just stand there, take a break, breathe 2-3 times down to your feet, and ask your intuition to let you feel the ground, even when you're standing there in shoes. You'd like to feel the ground intuitively. You might have a feeling that you don't want to have repeated. There might be something underneath you don't know, and that's not healthy. But there also might be something that freaks you out from happiness. Whatever is fine for you, train it. Maybe you just have an idea that I don't have because I don't know you that well. I don't know your habits. But start to have a playful way to let your intuition become daily speaking to you. Our intuition has such a lot of humor. That's nothing very, very serious. It's something marvelous to have. It's something serious to use it. But the intuition itself has a marvelous humor. So jump in it, play with it, be playful, be humorous. And yes, that's freaking awesome. But don't tell anybody, otherwise we're all going to be happy and satisfied and living in the present. Just kidding. Talk about it. Tell it people. Let them know what makes a difference. Open your eyes. Be childish. Be you. Take that swing. Hop on it and swing. And yes, that little thing you looked at, there was someone telling you your daily speaking intuition has started to kick in. Are you ready for reignition? Yes? Then go to angelahack.com/en13 and sign up for the freebie with the link you find there. Thank you for listening to Reignite Your Intuition. If you like my podcast, please come back, tell friends, and feel free to share with others how they can access the podcast.